Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next. Blake Snell is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Last season certainly was a magical one for this guy. More than 20 wins on the season. And you've got to do a lot of things right to win over 20 games. And we'll see if he can match that and begin this season like he left off last year.
Now in the box, Jose Altuve. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Houston, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Here's Michael Brantley. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 2 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. Snell, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Next up for the Astros, Jeff Bagwell. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pham has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Roy Oswalt will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Wendell on at first, nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now another 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Up next for the Rays, Aubrey Huff. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oswalt set now. The pitch in there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
In now, Tommy Pham, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And that misses. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
So here is Avisail Garcia, grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Fly ball right down the line in left. But this will land untouched. The 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. We are still scoreless. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Carlos Correa.
First offering on its way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Here's the 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is taken. Ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's a .375 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Hit hard back up the middle, and the Astros have their first hit of the contest.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Springer, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Pham ranging back, and that one is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Batting 9.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken for ball one.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And right into the shift. Throw on to Huff will be in time, and with it the side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Houston. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Correa gloves it, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools. The ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Reddick is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 is taken. Strike 1.
Count it 3-1.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 3-2 pitch. To short. Scooped up on the backhand. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Two and 0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Too high, and it's 3 and 0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Adames at second with 2 down. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box, Joey Wendell. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball just inside. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted the other way to left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. Two men are on with 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Duffy, 28 years old. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Duffy. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. We've played 2 full. It's the Astros 3, the Rays 1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
D-Roll, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Now a snap move over to first. Runner back safely. Standing in now, Michael Brantley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Duffy is there, one away.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Striding in for Houston, Jeff Bagwell. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Altuve, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Here it is on 3-1, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Huff is there, and the side is retired. 2 left for the Astros, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Aubrey Huff, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Number 19.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Swing and a miss, and Huff has gone on strikes for the first out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's
Up next
4
for Tampa
strikeouts
Bay,
in the first 2
the
games.
left
So
fielder,
this pitching staff
Tommy.
clearly has him figured out.
Bam!
In now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Houston.
Stepping into the box,
fielder,
George
4.
Springer, as we begin the top of the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
2 strikes.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home. Towards second. Throw on to Huff now, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Yulieski Gurriel.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Adames will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, Mike Zunino, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's Oswalt back to work now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here's Oswalt now on 0-2. Nope. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Zunino is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Got him.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Adames. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier. as he'll take a look at ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. For Oshwalt tonight, 70 pitches thus far. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey.
3-1. Adames is off of first with 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. Adames blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Joey Wendell, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. On the move is Springer. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. We played 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. So digging in now, Josh Reddick. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Wendell from shallow right, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman Jose Altuve.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Digging in now, Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Springer patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, number 19.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and in steps the dangerous Aubrey Huff. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Cut on and missed there by Huff, and he's quickly down 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Oswalt here as there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Tommy Pham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Still a 3-2 ball game. Riding in once again, Jeff Bagwell. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Bagwell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Three twos our score here in inning number 6. 2-1 the count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Ready for another chance. Alex Bregman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're up 3-2. Now to the plate, Avisail Garcia hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Is an off-speed pitch called for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Stepping in now, Mike Zunino. Base hit into right center.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Daniel.
Ready now,
Robertson.
Daniel Robertson. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Inside and low, 2-1.
1 strike.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th, and up next will be Willie Adames. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. Zunino leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. One left for Tampa. They trail 3-2. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Oliver Drake is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
Now at the plate, George Springer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
The center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch of the at bat, and he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Drake, a 6'4" right-hander. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. A 1 pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center, and there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and a strike to count. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Liner toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 10.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
First offering on its way. Ball 1, well below the zone.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Now both runners are breaking. Adames brings it in, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. He was a ground out victim last time up. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Jose Altuve.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Altuve. And he's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Down the third baseline, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. One run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-2.
And I can't emphasize enough how huge that at-bat was. It's great to be leading by one, but those two insurance runs are absolutely critical at this juncture of the game. Well done.
Jake Faria is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 34, Jake Faria.
Michael Brantley will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. Here comes the first pitch, and that misses for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. The 2-1 is looked at for ball three.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
He pulls this one into right. Garcia will make the catch, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Garcia, and he makes the catch in the corner. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. The Astros on top, 6-2. Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
A Full count to the Rays center fielder.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Left side, but well foul. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Joey Wendell. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Oswalt set now. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, so that'll be all tonight for Roy Oswalt. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out.
Your attention, please.
New
Now
pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith. The third baseman, number 5.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 19.
So stepping in, Aubrey Huff. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
that's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Brantley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 29, Tommy Pham.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tommy Pham. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Astros 6, the Rays 4. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Correa.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 1-2 takes this the other way to right, and there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Now batting.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, George Springer, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Correa breaking for second. Hit down the third baseline. The 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Correa stands at first with one out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch in the dirt here, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now it's 2-0 in his career versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 2-0 on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses again, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He swings and grounds it to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 2 left for the Astros. They still lead it 6-4. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Hector Rondon.
Standing in, Avisail Garcia.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Count remains at 0-2. Line drive, base hit down the line. Throwing to second.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Runner at third here, nobody out. Two and 2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Daniel Robertson, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Once again, a 3-2. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Daniel Robertson. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the stretch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-1 is outside for a ball.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And it misses. 3-1 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now batting, Willie Adames, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 0-1 delivery. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And that misses 2-2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Here now the 2-2. Here's at the knees and called strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Will Harris is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
The second baseman, Joey Wendell.
So striding in, Joey Wendell, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And to score from third, the tying run. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Lo, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score.
Boy, those Halpern feel really good, D-Lo. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Standing in now, Aubrey Huff. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
The 1-0 home. is looked at for the first strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Kiermaier on third, Wendell on second, Duffy at first, one gone. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Man, they really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here's the 2-0. On the ground to third. Bregman has it. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 9th inning coming up. The Rays are in front 7-6. Jose Alvarado takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Jose.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Reddick. No hits to this point.
Leading off for the Astros, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Into the box now, Jose Altuve, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hit out towards second. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Settling in now, Michael Brantley. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. First delivery to him on the way. At the knees, strike 1. One out and a runner on third. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand.
Yeah.
That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Jeff Bagwell, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Last strike now for Houston. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bagwell. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Payoff pitch on its way. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. 0-2. Here it is. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Here's the 1-2. Soft liner toward first. Well, this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Tampa Bay Rays crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Jake Faria claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Alvarado records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.